And we're live, everyone. How the hell are we doing? We're back with another episode of DickeyTime.
Yo, pomegranate booch, though? Oh, I guess it's sparkling. It's not technically a grapefruit. Oh, it is a kombucha. Oh!
You can tell
It is grapefruit. It's very good.
You can tell by our voices that we got not only Mr. Oblin Schlinkley here, but we've got...
It's me, Schlinky.
Ruby
Roundhouse from everyone's favorite Jumanji sequel.
and Zolby.
Still never seen it.
Zolby's here.
Sorry for the spoilers.
Any Jumanji, for that matter.
You've seen any
Not
of them?
seen one, no.
You haven't even seen the... Like, why am I going to ask you? You just said you haven't seen
Nope,
it.
not that one either.
Yeah, I was going to say you were going to say no. Why am I about to even ask? I don't believe you, right? Did you see this one?
I've been lying about watching Jumanji for 10 years.
I did see
Dude, I just
Jumanji.
recently rewatched that Robin Williams HBO documentary.
Jumanji?
That's the world's greatest dad, right?
Oh, God.
It's the worst.
I love that movie.
Like the worst in the way of
best
that.
way,
It's
yeah.
it's very depressing.
Yeah. Dude, I just got insanely sad, like, rewatching it. I don't know.
What
The best son one.
Jumanji?
Well, no, just... just, I don't know, understanding, like, how...
Which one?
fucking-
What are you talking about? The one that you brought up?
I'm talking about
We've
the...
segued too many times.
Yeah, the Robin Williams...
All three of these had Robin Williams in them.
the documentary.
Okay,
on
the
his
one you
life.
brought up.
I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah,
Right
you know
now.
that existed? Dude, it's
It's
fucking
narrated
sad,
by
man.
Heath Ledger.
Was it before or after his
There's a
death?
lot of, like, really funny things, like, they go on, just, like, his whole career, like, his
During.
early beginnings, how he got, like, his start, but it's just the whole thing is just, like, oh, and he was insanely depressed. He always wanted to kill himself.
Oh, so like always, he just kind of had that lingering with him?
Yeah,
That
dude.
sucks.
They talked about how
Mm-hmm.
he just, whenever he wasn't on, he was off. Like, he was always alone, and I don't know, it was just, like, it's weird because he was such a brilliant, I feel like super intelligent mind, but just, I don't know, like, just seeing him go the way he did was just like, fuck, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And just to know, like, he was, like, really fucking mentally suffering the whole time is just like...
What a horrible environment to be in when you have like that mental sadness, to just be surrounded by like yes men and
Yeah.
like people that are just trying to climb up the totem with you,
For real.
like to get what you have, and so you're just dealing with completely non-real, like completely like unsatiated conversation with people. Like, yeah, you totally feel alone at a certain point. You just can feel ostracized from like having any normal conversation with a person, because then they're just like, oh, your work though, like, how you're Robin Williams, like, that'd be so fucking annoying. Just like, hey, can we just talk about, like, can we say something about this coffee I just bought? Like, yeah, I was the genie, I get it. Like,
Also, on a similar note, did you guys ever watch that documentary on Jim Carrey?
I did.
The
About
painting
his
one?
like method acting for portraying
was that?
Andy
oh yeah, that was,
Yeah,
I
the
hated
improv.
that.
That was insane.
I thought that was fucking Jim Carrey being an asshole more than it was impressive.
Well, essentially he was being an asshole.
But then he was definitely being an asshole because that's kind of
That
like
was
how he
his
was
job.
Andy Kaufman. But like the whole
I guess
scene
it
where
Right, but Andy Kaufman was like a character. He wasn't just a dickhead. Like,
He kinda was a dickhead.
Right, for comedic effect. Like, if you
Right.
go back to a lot of his stuff, he seemed like a pretty okay guy outside of like the realm of entertainment. He seemed like it was more so put on, like how Gilbert Gottfried doesn't actually talk like Gilbert Gottfried. Like, it was one of those things, and so I feel like Jim doing that felt a little
he just
more.
kinda
No, yeah, Gilbert Gottfried is just
shadowed
like,
that for me.
hey, how's it going? Like, he's got a normal voice, but he puts it on and hey, how's it going? Like, that's not at all how he talks. But I don't know. That's at least the takeaway I got. I was kind of like upset when I saw it. I was like, yo, this dude's kind of being a jackass. It reminded me of the Jared Leto thing. Like, I'm crazy. I said I used condom to my crewmates. I'm fucking psycho.
it just
The weird thing about Jared Leto is like how hard he tries to be like that.
He literally has a
edgy
cold.
actor.
Like, he
Yeah, he does.
didn't even know about COVID for 4 months.
That's
dude.
well, that's how he
What?
found
He
out.
was in the desert.
Yeah, he
Like
found
John
out.
Wick 3
Did you
style.
not
He
see
was
that
just he was just in the he was in the middle of the desert, like
Dude.
like in a tent or some shit, just like doing a sabbatical away from technology.
There was a
and he
fucking
literally
tweet.
came back and was like, guys, what is happening?
pandemic. What?
Wait, I thought the Joker 2 was coming out.
Yeah, like his response to COVID was just like, "Hey guys, I was out in the desert on a spiritual retreat. I just found out about COVID. I just want to let y'all know my my thoughts are with y'all right now." It's like, dude, what?
It's the most detached thing
wild,
ever, dude.
Yeah.
That's like did you see apparently the cast of like Big Brother? They were because they're secluded from like media and the outside world. They were in Germany, I think. And basically, they're in the middle of filming, like, guys, we have to stop. There's been, like, a pandemic that's been, like, it's been around for, like, a month, but now, like, we really got to stop. And they're all just like, wait, what? Had no fucking idea.
That's
Their
so
entire
funny.
family back in the States are all at risk of
Oh
this.
my god. They're just like in this. So I don't know about James. They're just like, their families.
Interesting thing when you meet someone that's just kind of I think
That's
not
crazy.
as aware of like how much COVID is still a thing. Like, I just was having a conversation the other day with someone the other day about how,
It's all planned.
dude, well, like they were like upset because like it took forever to get sat down at the restaurant. It's just like, homie, well, like,
I had to disinfect your table.
yeah, for one, we got to make
Somebody
sure
just
you don't get
slobbered all
COVID.
over it.
Two, the restaurant can only take literally half like the
Right.
amount of people.
Mm-hmm.
They're already hurting. They don't have to help you. Like, it's like there's
Dude,
clearly a line.
the idea of the American dream has made people selfish. Like, people just have no understanding that other people do. Yeah, it's like, hey, this is my story, asshole. Like, I'm here to fucking do that. I said that to somebody. I was playing Overwatch and somebody was being an asshole, and I was like, homie, you are not the main character of your fucking life. And they stopped responding. I was like, I'm just like, what the fuck does that mean? What are you trying to say to me right now?
I love your hand motion here. It's like they're consulting Google. Like, wait,
Yeah, they're
not the main character?
searching-
Question mark?
Siri, what does this mean?
You mean I can't just be mean to random strangers without
don't-
repercussions?
What are you talking about?
I don't understand, dude.
Makes
I
no
did,
sense.
I cry and mommy come pick my nose.
dude.
Mommy boogie in nose cannot breathe. Come help.
Being a lifelong barista, that's like
Life on barista. Sounds like a fucking
I'm a
Go radio
slave
song.
to the
Let's say it sounds like an indie band.
dude.
Life
On
on
the-
barista.
On the real though, like whenever I run into people that just expect your coffee stand to be like McDonald's or just fast food, I just love putting them in their place and just being like, yo, I'm a fucking human, homie.
And they're like, ah. Dude, I had people, when I worked at 7-Eleven, I had people threaten to walk out and never come back because we switched our creamers to the pump creamer
Love
instead
it.
of the little tiny ones that you like open up and put one
Send a
in.
detailed complaint.
Dude,
to your
the
manager.
first day,
CEO.
I literally had 15 people be like, if you guys don't get rid of these, I'm not coming back. And I'm like, I don't care. Well, I have steak in 7-Eleven. Why are you telling me like I fucking give a
Dude,
shit?
I know. Back at
I have to ask everyone if they want a banana. I'm like,
GameStop.
fuck you.
You have to ask everyone if they wanted a banana?
Yeah, dude, there was a 2-month period where she would come up, she'd be like, listen, there's a deal. 2 bananas for $1. If you don't ask, I will know. I was like, what does that mean? She's like, you
We
have to ask
too many
everybody.
bananas, get rid of them.
I bought too many bananas. You're selling them all.
Too many bananas. You gotta get rid of these.
Yeah, that place is stressful, dude. Also, yeah, some guy broke a Starbucks, like, those the coffee things that are like $4. He dropped one of those in accident and broke it, and like I didn't make him pay for it, and they made me pay for it.
What?
Yeah.
I feel like they can't do that.
I mean, they're scary, so I don't know. They intimidated me into paying for a lot of things I probably shouldn't have paid for.
Isn't that also like a lottery ticket?
Yeah, I actually printed out a lotto ticket, and I didn't know how to cancel it because it was like my second day, and it was 3 a.m, and I figured this is a bad time to call somebody at their home and be like, hey, I fucking accidentally hit print. How to undo? I'll just tell the morning shift person, and they'll handle it. And then they didn't tell the owners until like much later in the day, and then by that point it was already like cashed, basically, like it went out for the lotto, the daily lotto or whatever, and so they're like, yeah, this is yours now, like you paid for this, so hope you won. I was like, oh, say it, cool. I didn't
win.
Didn't win anything. I just lost $20.
We all knew $20.
Dude, it was the far right one. I like slipped up. It's right by the exit button. I was like, oh fuck. What do it prints out, like there's no like, are you sure? It's just like, you just spent $20. It's so stupid.
Dude, thank God we got you out of there, man.
Yeah, fuck 7-Eleven.
Dude,
We
I'm
did
so
that
glad
really
I
well.
stopped.
Thank you, I
my-
appreciate you guys.
You did.
I stopped my early addiction with scratch
7-Eleven?
tickets so quick. Dude, that's such a stupid addiction.
Tail
to
of the
have.
scratcher.
I mean, to be fair, any gambler knows.
Dude,
Did we stay at the casino pretty often? Get those
That's-
slots?
we did. I
Never
don't know.
went.
I don't
Never
even,
went.
I was thinking about
you
that
guys.
the other
No
day.
reason.
We would just go to the casino
No reason to
just
go.
because it was like
Was it bad?
the worst way to spend our time possible.
Good. Yeah, like that. It's just sometimes you would win money, most of the time you didn't.
No one.
And
no
then
one-
just every time people go, oh, I'm only gonna spend $20,
Drunk.
and then
We
they
were like
lose that
$20.
$20. Like fuck,
Well, I need
I
money.
could probably make it back. And then it just never
$200
worked
later.
out. Yeah. And then like best case scenario, you won like $50. Worst case scenario, you just like you lost your money, but you drank your body weight in the
Yeah.
free soda and
And
coffee.
really
so you
always
probably
drove it was DD home.
good. Yep, that's me.
Dee dee.
Dude, I remember when weed was just
Just came out.
no, it was
the
just
fuck you're with,
legalized,
baby?
and my little brother was driving, and we got pulled over by the reserve police, and the weed laws were not in effect like on the reserve, so they technically could have like taken us to jail, and the fucking cop was like actually like threatening it, like they're just like, we know weed's legal and you can get arrested for this elsewhere, but here this is
Yeah, because they're on the reservation. They have all kinds of different laws.
This is my land, motherfucker.
yeah.
Also,
law.
do you remember, Austin, I actually don't know if you know this story, about there was a bar halfway between the casino we would always go to in Aberdeen,
I love this.
and Justin's little brother stole, like, so many fucking pizzas.
We
from
stole 100 pizzas.
this bar.
I was trying so hard in my head, like, what did he steal? What
So
did
they
he
would
steal?
stop there, and they pull off to, like, take a piss, and they notice, like, behind the bar, there's a shed, and, like, the door was slightly ajar, and, like, there's a padlock on it, but it wasn't locked through, like, the door and the wall. It was just there for, like, looks to deter people. So Josh was like, opens the door, opens it up, and there's just a ton of, like, frozen pizzas that they would bake and sell. And so he's out there, like, fucking hands past his waist, like, pizzas under his chin, walking out with dozens of pizzas. And I
He's like-
came home from work one day, and I was like, why is our entire freezer just fucking stuffed with, like, frozen pepperoni pizza? And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, they were all free.
I found these. I don't know. That's
We
so
ate
funny.
every single last one of those
my,
pizzas.
my neighbor in
Like, no shit, 100 pizzas.
in elementary school.
Stealing from them.
When I was in grade school, I was in primary school. My friend, he tried to do that from the school. It was like during summertime, and they were doing like it was like the beginning of the year. They went back to like clean everything up beforehand, and it looked like they were having like some sort of faculty like thing, and they had a bunch of pizzas. They were right by the door, and the door was propped wide open. And my neighbor friend was like, yo, I think I could fucking make it. And he like fucking flies over the fence, like sprints inside, grabs the pizza, makes it like one step out, and the janitor like walks out right when he does, and he's like, it's like full pizzas were behind the fence, like out of the line of trouble, and he just like walks back inside and sets him down and is like, I'm so sorry, and then walked away. And the janitor was just like, he didn't say a word to him, he just was like, you fucking kid, you're about to steal all those pizzas. Like, I ain't even mad, but like I'm a little disappointed you tried to steal my lunch.
Dude, we took pizzas from that place, like, 4 times till eventually they actually went out and bought a real padlock. And like, good, you learned a lesson.
We did
Dude, we
this.
stole
You're
weird
welcome.
stuff back in the day. For Ruby's birthday one year, our old roommate, I'm not gonna say his name because
Scruffy.
I'm not gonna out him for stealing stuff.
I know I regret using a name for the pizzas, so we can just bleep
Edit
it.
it out.
Oh
Did you
no,
use
we're,
it?
we're leaving that in. I stole,
Whose
I
name and
stole
address did you
100 pizzas from a bar. But anyways, we not me. I didn't steal this.
Yes,
but-
you did. You're a
but
thief.
fucking-
You're a thief.
You admitted. You're omitting. You're omitting. This is a confession. It's all on tape. You're
Sorry.
fucking done for, kid. You're done. You're
There
fucking
was-
done.
Oh,
There
yeah,
was this
actually,
cute little
Jimmy,
deer
this
decoration
is an interview
that we stole.
for your thievery.
You're a fucking thief. Among thieves. We're all thieves. We're here to fucking celebrate.
We stole this deer not because we needed it, but Ruby.
You stole a deer? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, it was like it was like
You said yeah.
it was like a
Technically.
it was like a yard decoration.
Oh, okay. It was a deer. I didn't- I was like, how do you steal a deer? Yeah, there was this
I think
fucking
it's still in that back
hung
there.
up fucking this hanged gutted deer, and we just swiped him. Me and the boys just over one shoulder and just fucking took off. Just two kids running with a stripped down meat carcass, skinless meat. That'd be horrifying. Look out your window and you just see phantom deer.
Oh yeah.
Horror movie shit for real.
That's like you guys ever played Time Splitters? Like one of the mini games when you just killed
Time
like deer
Splitter.
carcass.
What was Time Splinter?
Time Splitters.
I don't think I'm.
You never played Time Splitters too?
I didn't. I saw it.
Yo, it was
I know
GameCube
it
and I
is,
think
and I
PS2 or
Oh
something.
yeah, I was never a big
Uh,
GameCube guy.
Was it on Xbox?
I think so.
But I remember playing for GameCube, and it had like the original, like you remember Halo 3 Zombies mode?
Yeah.
You like infect people and shit. It was like the OG of that, but like you basically caught on green fire, and then you had to go infect other people. But the game was super sick. It was a lot of fun. But one of the fucking mini games, you literally just shot like deer carcasses, and they go
Do you guys
Every time
remember?
you shoot them. It's really
guys
annoying.
remember
What did
Destroy
you
All
again? Like the
Humans?
Oh yeah.
two
You
more
guys remember
times.
Destroy All Humans?
Oh yeah.
That was such a
Oh.
quick but fun game.
They did a re-release like this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
Really?
a remaster or
Months ago.
something.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love playing that game.
I probably
Dude,
would've
I
played
had
it.
no idea literally until this year, did not put it together in my child brain that just say it's fucking Invader Zim, the voice actor,
Yeah,
the
yep,
alien had
yep.
didn't even
What?
register. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it's so clear when you hear it now. You're like, oh, obvious. He's not even doing a different voice. It's
Yeah,
literally
it's literally-
Zim, but didn't even fucking sort of know that at the time.
That's so funny.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
What was his name? Crypto?
The little alien.
Yeah, something like that.
Fuck. I think so. That sounds right.
Similar.
Invader Crypto.
I don't see why it couldn't be.
Did you guys ever
Right.
play Metal Gear Solid at all?
Oh yeah.
Which one? Actually, you know, all of the Metal Gears. I don't even know why I asked which one because I've never played any of them.
Well, dude, let's be real. Metal Gear Solid 2 is the best.
I've heard nothing but like great things about that franchise, but that is just one that I think because when I was a kid I played Splinter Cell and I didn't like it, and so I just associated like military style like games, and I was like, oh, they're probably all like that, and I don't think they are.
I was a Nintendo boy, so I
I get
totally
it,
missed
yeah.
out.
I feel that.
Yeah, it was PlayStation.
Dude, Donkey Kong Country though.
Yo.
never-
Donkey Kong 64, one
I
of the
was
most
watching my
hated
friends,
games. It's
the
actually
neighbor
sick.
kids play
Donkey Kong
the
64 is
N64.
hated by who?
Yeah, because
What?
it's just a massive collectathon, and it just gets kind of really tedious and punishing. It's probably just
Maybe when I was a kid I didn't notice, but I loved it when I was a
same
child.
thing.
I
Same
had
thing
an
for me.
N64, but the only fucking game we had for it was Star Wars Pod Racing.
Oh, that was
Dude,
fun.
dude,
Yeah, that's a good one.
It was a fun
Having
game,
one
but-
game for a
but
console
that's
though
a lot of
definitely gets
longevity
sick.
there, yeah.
I just Sega Dreamcast one where you had to take like 12 fucking batteries, and I had one Sonic game for it. And it was weird. You couldn't save. There was no progress. It was like you had to beat the game like all the way through. So I never know. I don't even know how the game ends still, because I could only get to like the third boss. Because it's one life. Like you have to like get up coins and shit. It's hard. It was one of the Sonic games. It was Sonic Adventures or some shit, like one of the OGs. It was it's so hard.
I had a demo of it actually for the Dreamcast, which they actually moved it, and it was on GameCube.
Oh shit!
Or I did beat it.
Maybe I should replay it.
Oh, is that the same one?
Try to beat it as an
I
adult.
didn't know that.
Sega.
I think it
Ingrained
was
into my
Dude,
head.
I
because
love
game.
the
Sonic Adventure
Sonic
Rhapsody.
fucking soundtrack.
Dude, it's fucking. Oh, trivia time. Fucking. Do you guys know what famous musician worked on Sonic 3 music?
I have no idea.
No.
Michael Jackson.
Really?
Yeah, he
I mean,
was an
that kinda
uncredited
makes
producer on all of Sonic 3's music.
I would
That's interesting.
never have guessed.
Isn't that crazy?
Why is he uncredited?
Because he was doing work for them, and then all the like initial stuff came out about him about like way back then, and so he was like, "You guys can just keep these. Like, I get it. You don't want to be associated to me, but you guys can
Damn.
keep everything I did." So the homie move, honestly, like he might have fucked those kids, but he let them keep the music.
Leaving Neverland, like, fucked me up for a good day and a half.
Yeah,
I
it's
never
pretty hard to
saw
watch
it.
that.
I think I got the consensus.
With
of
like
how
the first
awful
like
it was.
the testimonies and shit are pretty gnarly.
Dude, yeah, it was brutal.
Yeah, I felt like I got all I needed from just people posting about it online.
Sheep.
Wow. Bet you wear a mask.
What's
too,
your guys' favorite episode of Goosebumps?
The one
Favorite
where the
episode.
dog dies.
The fuck? Which there's like all
no
of them.
emotion.
No, I like that one.
Was that the one with the beach, the spooky beach,
I don't know.
and the ghosts like eat dogs?
I just said something.
Dude, when I was a kid, the dummy ones used to fuck me up.
Oh,
Night of the
Billy,
Living Dummy.
Billy the doll or whatever.
You mean like the dummy ones, dude?
Yeah, dummy thick dolls. Yo, dude, the Goosebumps book, dummy thick dolls in the middle of my bedroom at night. Fucking freaks me out.
Spooky.
Never seen asses more thick.
What was that? What was like the more? It was scarier
Are you afraid of the
than-
dark?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly
I'm
it.
glad that you picked that up instantly.
You were just to
Dude.
say what's the more, and I was like, I already
What's
know what
the
you're gonna say.
Yeah, I can't even fucking
Like the
speak, and you already know what I'm gonna say.
PG-13 version of it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that one. It was like 1 out of 12 was like pretty
Yeah,
sick.
yeah.
And
Dude,
then the
there
rest
was
were
some-
like,
there were some
it's
pretty
just
fucked up
almost cool.
I never
episodes
saw
of
any of that.
Are you afraid of I think it was the Canadian like release.
Yeah, it was a
So
Canadian
it might have been
show.
on like a weird channel, but I definitely remember watching it as a kid.
Yeah, it was like
watched it.
Channel 13 or something.
I don't think I could tell you a single story that I remember from it, but I
You don't
know
remember
I've watched it.
Bozo the Clown, dude?
Dude, what
No,
about
I just remember over the
what about
campfire,
this?
like,
What
at
about
the
the
beginning of
scary
everything.
like ghoul that lived in the well, like the white-haired witch or something like that?
Dude, there's
Well,
actually
that's my
there's
Aunt
a
Sarah.
the what was the water one? There's one of the like the ferryman's ghost or something like that, and it's like this red ghoul that appears in bodies of waters and tries to drown the main character. That one's fucking scary because it's literally like this swampy red boned ghoul, and every time he gets near like a tub or like a swimming pool, it's like
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking drown you. He's like,
All right, I got a question for y'all. Are you guys planning on
Drowning.
Making costumes this year for Halloween?
Making them? I don't think.
Well, like, just dressing up in general for, like...
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
You guys got anything in mind for outfit?
I'm gonna be you.
That'd be...
Not tell you.
Everyone was
Is Zach being Austin being you?
Yeah, what are you gonna be?
depressed.
You can't be you because all three of us are gonna be that. Oh God, well, I was just talking about this recently. I don't even remember though. I think I just wanted to scare people this year. I know it's
I gotta get you on
annoying.
stilts, homie. You're already super tall. Like,
That'd be terrifying. I did it last year and it was so much fun.
You were on stilts?
No,
last year?
I would crouch just like by the front door in full costume and I just would stay there like really silent, like quietly.
Yeah.
And then I'd wait till like they'd walk past me and then they'd trick or treat and then they'd come back and then I'd like get up really close behind them, like stalked really close to them, and I'd do different things depending on. But a lot of times I would scream at them because the metal stuff.
Nothing better than scaring.
It was
children.
it's so fun because there's always that moment of like bravery where they're like, "I scare you," and you get a little closer and they're like, "Fuck, I'm scared of you."
Dude, I remember when I was like, I must have been like 6 years old. My dad used to keep this old man mask, this fucking terrifying old man mask, and he put it on and he chased us through the house, like fucking screaming at us. being like 6 years old, who knows what that did.
I know there's one thing.
Terrifying.
There's one thing to like run
I
with the
don't know.
mask, but to scream also. Like that's just so
yeah.
frantic.
He was also a blanket monster. Like he just randomly would
I've
show
heard
up.
this
We'd
blanket
be
monster so many times from my time with Justin.
terrifying.
That's a little-
Man. I was so
Let
scared.
me guess. I
You
bet
okay?
you would
If
try
he
to get your
grabbed you,
toes.
he'd grab your ankles, he'd pull you underneath the blankets, and then he'd fucking bite your stomach.
Jesus.
Terrifying.
Who did this?
No one did this.
Are you okay?
No one called, what is it, the Child Protective
It's
Service.
just your uncle that made you star in a movie.
Oh, yeah.
I was talking about that to someone else because I don't know if you guys have brought this up on the podcast before.
I brought it up on DickeyTime before.
Because
Yeah.
Justin starred in
a
a movie
I-
as like the main character as a child in a flashback,
Yeah.
and we have never found it.
Yeah. And it's so funny too because there's never been for a single moment that I've doubted this. I'm just the second I heard it, I was like, yeah, where is it? It was even
Yeah.
sort of like, there's no way you just made that up.
Yeah,
like
he's
you
not a tall
obviously
guy,
did
I know.
that. You
Yeah.
definitely did that.
It definitely happened.
But it also has really heavy implications that I'm a little worried about.
It was also pretty funny because I had aforementioned that I was talking to someone else about this, and they're like,
I was in that
seems
movie.
fake. And
You're
I was like,
like,
I
no, no,
know,
definitely
I
happened.
understand why it seems fake, but I just know in my heart of hearts,
Right.
the heart of the card tells me this is real.
Yeah, I know this is gonna be hard for me to explain, but it just you gotta trust me on this
real.
one.
Yeah, if anyone can find that, I don't even know the name of the
Yeah, what would you even look for? Can't you just ask your uncle? Did he hurt you?
No, but I don't know. Like, I don't have
You
his...
don't know?
I don't have his fucking... I don't have his
That's how
fucking
repressed memories work, Zach.
shit. A lot of memories coming back suddenly.
See, they're there.
The scene, okay, so
Justin starts getting stone-eyed. We gotta say something.
the scene I was in like this fake car accident, and it was... The shot was just me standing in front of like
Did you have a shirt on?
a busted radiator, and I had like this fucking
you were dead.
I had like blood dripping from my fucking forehead, and I was just supposed to act like I just got a concussion or something.
Wait, so you got hit by the car in this
I
scenario?
know I was in a car accident in the
Right. So how are you by the bumper?
no, I was in front of like the busted up car. Like the radiator was like leaking steam.
So like you
I
flung
remember
out of
to
the
use, like, a
car, or you
smoke
like
grenade for the
crashed
smoke.
and got out and sat in front of your car.
I just had to like stand in front of a car.
No,
and
I
go,
know, but in this
"Oh."
scenario, I'm saying if the car's here and you're sitting in front of it, how did you get there from the accident?
The shot made no sense.
Like, did you front flip out of the windshield and land there?
It made no sense.
You crashed, got out, sat in front
It
of your
was
car. Like, oh, that's crazy.
over dramatic. It was over dramatized for sure, definitely.
I get, yeah.
But I don't know. My uncle also had like.
It almost makes
thing
it
for,
sound like you were just on the
weird-looking,
street and somebody hit you.
like classic gangster movies. He loved that shit.
Classic gangster origin.
Yeah, dude. This was he was the one that showed me like Studio Ghibli movies. Like I remember he
see the
showed me.
movies.
Okay. Yeah. Sick things for sure.
Dude,
I'm starting to trust this guy a little more.
dude. Yeah, I remember watching Princess.
But also,
Mononoke,
that's how you'd get me
like,
as
when
a
I
kid,
was,
for sure.
Like 7 or something.
I almost
Just
fell
being
for
like,
Mountain Dew.
Huh, decapitation and animation. Okay.
Yo, sick
Yo,
bars,
bars.
dude.
Holy
Fucking
shit.
do it again.
Go on, spit.
My uncle didn't touch me. I swear to fucking God, he didn't touch me. I can't rap with the shit. He's looking fresh as fuck. Dubby over there.
That's not where I thought you were going.
Yeah, you're
with
supposed to
this.
say the bars.
Yeah, that's not bars.
Dude, I
That's
can't-
What was it?
just
What did
sad.
you say? Decapitation, fornication, or something?
I don't know. It just sounded really cool.
What was it? It was decapitation something.
I've already forgotten.
Yeah,
My
I don't
memory's
remember.
gotten so bad.
Bars,
I think
dude!
decapitation, fornication is already a death
That makes me think of like a Red Hot. Makes me think of like a Red Hot Chili Pepper song.
You're a
What
red hot
what
chili.
does the scenery look like behind us?
Dude, it's gorgeous.
Probably gorgeous. Just fucking.
It looks like encroaching danger.
Oh,
That's just how I feel.
someone
Feels like somebody's trying to sell me something.
Just to act startled, pretend there's someone behind you. And there's actually some.
Pretending to be startled only to be actually startled. That's really funny. Also, too, you guys ever thought about how, like, to go to sleep, you have to pretend to be asleep?
Okay. Yeah. That's kind of. Yeah. I'll think about that tonight.
While you're pretending to sleep?
Dude, that's yeah. It's these kind of like examples why I don't fucking sleep ever.
So at night, I'm not gonna fake it.
It's like becoming
Gotta be organic.
Real sleep only.
becoming hyper aware of how uncomfortable your tongue is in your mouth. It's like fuck. Now I'm just
See,
thinking
people
about
always
that.
say that, but it
Yeah, I've
never
never.
is to me.
I must be
Dude.
right. I don't know. I've never felt that. I don't have tonsils though either, so that might be. I must have more room or something.
I have
Yeah.
tonsils and I've never thought.
I like we've mentioned this in the past, but I kind of have this theory that the reason why Austin is as good of a vocalist as he is
Bullshit.
because he, for one, has his tonsils removed. For two, didn't you have like something happened to your jaw, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah, it
took
was
it off.
removed.
I don't have
I
one.
have TMJ.
Too much jaw.
Everybody says that. Why is that the go-to? It's not. It's the opposite of that. I don't have enough jaw.
Too minuscule jaw.
No, it actually stands for was it tangible mandible jaw displacement? But the jaws
Tangible, mandible jaw.
bars.
Okay, bars.
Tangible mandible jaw displacement. Had a bad jaw, so they took it, replaced it.
Oh, another thing. I don't know. I think the tongue thing made me think of this. Where there was
You got
like,
too much
your-
tongue?
Yeah, your tongue feels weird. People are always like, "You're now manually breathing."
Manually breathing?
Yeah.
do
Like
you
you're
mean?
just like very conscious of your breathing. People have always been like,
Oh, that's like-
it's so weird, how quirky. But,
What a weird thing for the most basic of human functions to
right?
be noticed.
Dude, I always was like.
That's really odd.
Did your guys' schools ever go through
I didn't go to school.
I'm still in school.
the phase
No
of
spoilers.
the game being fucking hilarious?
The
The what?
You just lost
Oh, the game?
game.
Yeah.
Oh, the
That's,
game.
that's exactly what that
Dude,
reminded me
That
of.
wasn't like a school thing. That
That was
like
a universal.
fucking international
Yeah,
phenomenon.
dude.
Dude,
It
people,
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
people.
Dude, the
There are
fucking, it
people
was
I know that
announced
still
on the
are like-
school intercom. Like the
lost
fucking
the
principal
game,
would be
bro.
like, "Hey, by the way, I'm hip still. You just lost the game."
Damn.
And then we just
bars.
Yeah, I think
first
I think
period,
it's
just like, what the fuck is this game stupid now? It's just
I mean, it's always been stupid.
Yeah, but
it was
when
never
you're
really
I
a
wanted
good
to be
game.
that guy. But anyway, there are people that still do it now, but I think it's past the point of like it being like they're like trying to be like the anti-cringe about it. They're, like
It's just the worst, dude.
Yeah.
Just, I hate that.
I love the term
So,
anti-cringe.
Well, and to
Very
honestly,
elitist.
whatever you were about to say was perfectly summed up by that fucking that you did. Like that's like I already know what you're talking about. Just the Redditor kids, like the
Yeah,
nine
oh, yeah.
gaggers. They're just like, I literally have no interest because everything's ironic. It's like, cool, man. You must be fucking miserable. Just in your own bedroom, looking at your mirror, like that's fucking lame that you're brushing your teeth right now, incel. God, how fucking insecure is your life? Hey, I fucking get so mad when I see people just typing like that. I was like,
The idea of criticizing someone for brushing their teeth is really funny.
dude, I knew plenty of kids
I
that
mean,
didn't brush their
incel for
teeth.
having good
I
hygiene.
mean, I'm sure a lot of people don't.
Some yellow crusties.
Dude, my old neighbor used to brush his teeth so much that his teeth were gray. He brushed the white away from his teeth.
How?
Because apparently you can do that. you ever seen Paul Blart when he smacks the thing on the way out and it's just worn down? It's like the top of the, or like basketball players when they smack the
Oh,
top of the
yeah.
thing on the way out and it's just like, there's a line but this part's missing because they've just friction. Like you wouldn't think your hand just touching something could wear it down, but over years and years and years it does it. And that's kind of like that.
Damn.
Us deep,
I
bro.
learned
I'm 14 and this is
something
deep.
Okay, I got something deep for you. I got something deep for you boys.
This wound I'm about to give you?
Think about it. Everything either.
You motherfucker, dude. One more person steals this joke from me. To be fair, I stole Chad's his duck joke, and it did pretty
Austin,
well.
let me validate you real quick. I have heard this joke so many times for the last 5 years. I didn't know that it came from you. I just thought I thought that it was from some obscure skit
That's hilarious.
on
Like
some
Reddit?
sketch comedy show.
Oh god, not again.
Also, do you want to finish it just so there's context to everything?
Finish
Yeah.
what?
Oh, everything
Finish
either
the
is
joke.
or is not ice cream.
That was my joke.
Right, you came up with that.
You just stole that from Zach.
No, I saw it on Fluff's Twitter.
Got it.
Edit that out.
We'll keep
it
this
in.
in.
Edit it out.
Hey, in the comments, let me know if I should keep this in.
What is this, a fucking child's video? All right, guys, so leave in the comments below what you think the answer is.
Yeah.
Fucking Rick Lax over here.
I was about to say, can we talk about a fucking...
If I can guess your
split?
birthday right now, you gotta stop the video, like and share, and tag 5 of your friends. Can you do that? All right.
Smash that
All right,
like.
let's get right back into this.
Also, genius way to fucking drive engagement, though. You know how many people were like,
Literally everyone I've ever met. Rick Lax, I also guessed the 3-letter word.
This podcast is going viral now.
Also, can we drop a
Rick
link
Lax?
to Badge Ass YouTube channel here?
oh, sure.
Badge ass.
It's
Bad.
Oh, yeah.
Badge
I
Ass?
thought you were saying badass, but like funny.
No,
like,
either way, his name is wrong.
I shared. I shared his video on.
So for context, we were out walking by the waterfront, and this guy ran up to us, and he was like a YouTuber, I guess, and he asked Justin to be in his video.
Yes, he is a
No, I guessed right.
He did.
I thought he was a sketchy dude. Just
I just don't trust people a lot of times. So like when they're like, "Hey, you want to be in my thing?" I'm like, "No," because you're gonna make me look stupid, and I'm not about to do that. So, but it actually ended up being really wholesome, and it was this YouTuber, but his name was Baja, and Justin and Zach said it, and I was like. Are you guys just saying
there's no
Baja
Baja.
weird? Like, why? Do you guys mean to say Baja? And they're both like, no, it's Baja. And they showed it to me. I was like, what the fuck? And then Ryan did the exact same thing when we told him about it. He like even did the look around that I did. It was like, are they really gonna keep saying Baja? Like,
That's why I was like, Badge Ass. It's like, I don't know what it was, but it was incorrect because it is Baja.
we're right over both just like, I'm pretty sure our friends are stupid.
yeah, just an
It was
oddly.
pretty funny though.
Yeah, the video was he was supposed to try and guess my name, and he thought my name
Yeah, I wonder
like
what he
through
was
some
even
like
doing with
generator
the
or
app.
something was
He just had notepad.
Jalel or something.
Jarrell.
Jarrell,
He had a
yeah.
notepad up to like show the camera.
Oh, so he was literally just guessing.
Yeah, it was like
Interesting. So there's no gimmick. It's just
Yeah.
like he just is like I'm good at this.
Dude,
guess
me and
so.
Justin would have been like, dude, we'll be here all day. Keep guessing.
I
Never would he
I wish
guess
yours
never.
was on camera and you were like, wait, no. You're almost like, yeah, I'll do it. And you're like, wait, hold on. No, you'll guess it in 2 seconds. What's it start with? Z.
I will say though, he only took one guess, which was kind of surprising.
yeah, I was
Right, yeah.
it was one guess.
Well, he also, I don't know if you saw this part, but he also was offering like the biggest prize. He's like, yo, if you do this and I'm wrong, you'll be entered into a fully paid vacation to Hawaii, like from
Completely
me.
false. He never brought that up.
I wonder if he's just got like a fucking timeshare and he's like, man, I'm fucked. I gotta do something. He's just trying to like get somebody to go do it. You're gonna get there and there's gonna be one of those like room service things where you're like, fuck, dude, I owe like $500. Shit, what happened?
If you guys were to start a completely random, just new YouTube channel, what would it be? Like stuff like that, I guess.
I think
Probably taking
Not bad.
taking strangers' drinks and then jumping off a bridge. That'd be pretty funny. Like waiting like on a bench and somebody's like about to take their drink, you just sprint by, take it, drink, and jump off like in one motion. Like, "See ya!" Like, thanks for the drink.
I'd watch that.
That'd be pretty funny. Cause I wouldn't be that mad. Like $5 to see somebody fucking careen off a bridge. That'd be pretty funny.
I'd like to do a channel where I just like purposefully get in the way of people and just be like, oh, sorry.
Just try to go
like
the-
just continuously
keep
get in the
going.
way.
Just
I'm really-
mildly
I'm sorry.
inconvenience
Dude,
a
like,
lot of people.
I'm so
you're
sorry.
gonna move that way and I'll move the other way, and then just like, continue to be like, what the fuck, man? Like,
I really keep it like awkward and friendly. Like, okay, you go. No, the other way.
see how long I can keep it up. It's kind of like that Tom Green video when he walks into Subway and just like, could I get some lettuce?
Spoilers, dude.
Yeah.
Is that sad?
Dude, I'm a big fan of amateur food reviews, but I love it when they just get something, they get like a milkshake, and they're yeah, that's the new milkshake. It's pretty good.
See it.
Review very basic.
Subscribe,
items.
like, comment.
There is something quite wonderful
Review
about that.
like
Somebody's like
laundry detergent.
there's because every type of content that exists, there is that version of it where somebody that's just like, oh, this is what you do. I'm just gonna do a food review. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to buy food. I'm going to film myself eating it, and I like it. Yes or no? YouTube. It's like
Noah's food reviews.
Dude,
Most
literally a
popular
jar
on the
of king-sized mayonnaise.
that's mayonnaise.
Craft
Oh,
miracle.
fucking! I should just jump.
We gotta sell this
waiting
podcast
for
somehow. We gotta get sponsors somehow.
Too many
And
drinks.
the only way I can foresee revenue coming in is if you jump in that dirty
I'll do it.
geese poop water.
Well, like I said, I've already got
Noah's
swimmers.
food
in.
reviews will sponsor.
Nothing can stop me.
There it goes.
There's something disgusting about you in all black jumping in the water right now.
About just green.
Yeah, just I'm mucky and stinky.
Hey, mate.
I'm the muck man, master.
That's exactly what I thought.
Whoop whoop and a
Did
stink.
I ever show you guys Cream Daddy on Instagram?
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
Okay, so
You fart.
I'm doing everyone a favor. Just search Cream Daddy on Instagram.
And then followed by the shunting.
Alright, let me look it up.
Oh, I got you.
It's fucking
Oh, I'm
great.
gonna
He does like
Hey, wait,
he
Ryan.
does, like,
Ryan, while he's
classic
looking
horror.
that up, can you look up Buck Angel?
I'm familiar.
Oh, okay, Zach, can you look up Buck Angel?
Instagram.
No, on
Bro, you gotta
Google
look up
Images,
Cream Daddy.
Okay.
and then put nude after.
Okay.
What is this, Justin?
Cream Daddy.
Want to see Cream Daddy?
Dude, he does
Oh,
he does
okay.
the funniest fucking like
just
short
covered in-
horrors. Like I think one that I saw recently was
Daddy feels nasty.
just a fucking guy getting in his car and he's looking for his keys or something. Wait. Confused.
I think we can.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put that on. I'm not gonna show people what,
Don't.
what you just showed me.
I didn't look up anything.
Oh, nothing.
fine.
I have a
nothing
small
happened.
anecdote about that, by the way, that I'll share after the podcast if you remind me.
Perfect.
Oh,
Yeah,
share
you
it
got,
now.
you got that part.
Share with the class, Ryan.
Nothing is cut.
Well, Buck Angel was on Howard Stern.
Oh, you told me about that.
Fucking
It's hilarious.
wild. I don't recommend you search it.
That's a new one. Somebody be bringing up something and be like, "Don't look it up."
Look this
it's
up.
not worth
Let me tell you about it.
It was really funny. I went through it so you don't have to.
I feel like there was a lot of that on the internet like 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, like the React, like 2 Girls 1 Cup and stuff.
Yeah.
That was like a huge genre
Or
on
just
YouTube
like all
for
the
a while.
weird gore that went around like everywhere.
Dude, yeah, the
Definitely was.
3 Guys 1 Hammer thing recently. the
Did we
story,
start this?
no, the story about the guys recently popped up in
Oh, God.
my recommended. I was like, oh fuck yeah, I forgot about that. That was like as soon as I read it,
Wasn't
like my
that fake?
brain just like
Or
saw.
is it-
No, that was very
Give me
real.
Pain Olympics is what you're
That's
thinking
Yeah,
of.
that's fake.
Yeah.
The 3 Guys 1 Hammer thing is very real. They were convicted of like over 21 confirmed murders that they
Murders.
I don't want to get demonetized.
Murderers.
Oh, they committed a murder. The murder baby. It's like the most serious thing ever. We're just like, but
Edit it out, Jebby. Should we edit this part out? Yes or no?
yeah, you have
Let us know in the comments.
quit now. Or you'd go really good with a pint of beans.
Oh, that's
You
right,
got
bro.
beans, boys.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
right, right.
Okay, let me bring
no.
this up. It's
Green
20.
what out?
What are you gonna bring up then, no?
What you on about?
What are you gonna bring up, Bobby? What are you gonna talk about then, Bobby?
What are we talking about here, bro?
It's bloody 2020, and we don't have a bean emoji.
We do.
No,
No, we don't.
there's no bean emoji.
Dude, he said it with such conviction, he almost looked convinced. He was like, God, he's right. We have to have one. Listen to it.
We do.
It's time we need a bean emoji.
We don't got a bean emoji. Let me look this shit up.
There's no
man.
bean emoji.
No, I literally just saw an article about
does
it.
not exist.
That
Yeah,
there's
it's 'cause
not
I
a
shared
bean.
it. I tweeted about this already.
Well, then why didn't you tell him that?
I'm an
There's
activist.
no bean emoji.
We're gonna get.
I
this
bet you
bean
look
emoji.
like a fucking nunce.
I know someone.
Goddamn
someone
beautiful.
at HQ is listening to this podcast right now, and they're thinking the same thing. They're like, "Hey, Why don't we make a blank plate emoji?
Or then, why don't we just be the Beatles?
Steve Jobs has to be listening right now.
Steve Jobs is listening from the grave.
All right, Justin, hypothetical.
Yes.
A guy in one of those like water jet packs just shoots out of the water, but and he's just fucking sporadically flying around, and you're like, what is he doing? He's not making any sound, and you realize this dude's been dead for a while, and his dead body's just fucking flying around on that water jet pack.
Well, let's go get him.
Yeah,
Let's go get him then. Well, he's gonna go get him, I guess. Let's go get him then.
come on.
That would be a really funny visual. Somebody's like clearly not in control of it, just smacking the water. Did you pause it?
No.
They just left.
All right, podcast is on hiatus, I guess.
It's all on you. Like,
Does the mic pick up from this far?
yeah, they can hear you.
Okay.
That's good.
I'm gonna do it from here then.
Okay.
Maybe not that quiet.
Well,
There we go. That's some
if I
power.
have to.
It's like a huge
Dude, I'd pay some money to hear Zach narrate something,
from the distance.
especially in that voice. Like, you should do some like parody NFL voiceovers.
Oh, that'd be great.
I would
He's
love,
going down the stairs. He's going.
I would love to watch an NFL like fucking taping of, but it's narrated by Zach.
That's a good idea.
Dude, that's really funny actually.
Dude, it's time for the revival of Mr. Head.
Oh yeah.
You'll reach that
Yo.
YouTube stardom you very much deserve.
You'll never forget when you asked somebody to put your name on your cup as Mr. Head, and they wrote Heed. We were in Walla Walla, and we were like all talking about giving fake names, and none of us did it. And Zach said Mr. Head, and
Mr. Head.
they were like, "All right," like, they just didn't even like. Okay, I'm just gonna write that down. And then whoever came over to read it, I was like, "Mr. Heed, Heed." Just put it back down. And we're like, "Is that supposed to be Mr. Head?"
Dude, I have been that guy trying to read someone's handwriting, or it's just a name that's like...
I would be
like,
the
for
chicken
instance,
scratcher for sure.
One name was Madai. How would you say that?
M-A-D.
AI.
Yeah, it sounds like Madai.
It's Madai. And
What?
so I'm out there, I'm like,
shit. Medea 3
Medea
on
3.
spooky Thanksgiving.
Got your mocha moo latte here. Goodbye.
Most like childish thing to say.
Dude,
I got your prissy pink cocoa moo latte.
The coffee place we went to, they had the grown-up
Dude,
chocolate
oh.
milk.
Oh yeah, I was like, what is that? And you're like, it's just chocolate milk.
Sugar
I
and
was like,
milk, yeah.
oh,
Oh, I thought
like
you guys were
a shot of
talking
coffee,
about
maybe?
the like the
It's a gravity.
really weird, like really explicit bikini barista stand we went to on tour
no.
because we were getting our tire
oh my
repaired.
god! I mean,
And
I
so
took a
it's just
picture
like,
of
it was
that.
already
place.
in the parking lot, so we're like, cool. Let's just go get a cup of coffee, and we get there, and all of the names are just like weirdly sexual.
Yeah, it was like big pink bean.
Oh,
and
that was like
a
California.
three-way with the
We were in
blonde
San
in the
Diego.
middle was like
yeah, they weren't even creative. It was just
caramel
like
mocha.
I
Dude,
literally
what
had
the
to
hell?
teach this girl how to make an
dirty fucking
Americano.
menage a trois.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't want to say this. Like, yeah, can I please get a medium fuck me on the beach?
Yeah, can I get a huge pulsating rectum? Do you guys still have those? You guys have? Can I get a side of prolapse?
On top of walking up to a bikini barista stand,
Right.
ordering that,
With
that was probably
five
the most
dudes, 5 band
uncomfortable
guys, like-
experience I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, can we get chocolate pussies?
Dude, I'm here for it.
There's nothing more awful. Or actually there is, because 5 feet away in a Del Taco, Ryan dropped his phone in the toilet.
Dude, what a day.
And also at the same time, one of the guys we were on tour
God, fucking
with,
Del
same
Taco.
exact time, one of the guys we were on tour with was like violently getting broken up with over the phone. Like Ryan's dropping his phone in the toilet.
Dude.
He's getting coffee over at Porno fucking Bean. and then homie's getting dumped over the phone.
Like, I've forgotten this a couple times, and I don't know how.
Cut it out.
Someone got struck by fucking lightning.
Oh, I
Huh?
remember.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Driving through
Yeah,
Colorado
yeah.
with his hand out the window during a thunderstorm.
Struck by there's a
lightning.
part of
I
my
remember
head where I've been
talking
like wronged by so many people that I just sometimes I'm just like I don't believe you at all.
Yeah,
and they were saying that and I was like, yeah, I'm fucking sure you got hit by lightning. And then we pulled over and he was on the side of the road just like
Throwing up.
just like he
was
clearly
throwing
had
up.
something
So
awful
I think
happen
it
to
was
him.
like lightning struck close to him enough for him to like
Right.
feel the effect of the
Well,
electricity.
yeah, he said he
aftershock
felt his
of it
hair
all.
like rise up, and then he looked over, and it was like next thing he knew, he was like freaking out.
But that doesn't make sense because, like, electricity doesn't go through rubber. Like that's one of the.
Well, it struck
Where was the
near.
rubber?
It struck near him.
tires. Like.
Well, yeah, it was struck near him, and his arm was out the window.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think it struck
was-
the car. I think it struck
guess
like
what?
near the
Homie's
car.
fucking the new static shock now. That's how mutants work.
He's just shaking the rest of his life. Like, I can sort of shock people.
He's always got the fucking
really good
theme song in his headphones.
For shaking the drink.
Yo, what? Anyone been bumping some new tunes recently?
Nope.
No. Okay. Work.
Well, I was showing you In Our Own Words. I think their most recent
Oh,
release
yeah,
was
yeah.
actually last year, but their 2019 album was pretty fucking sick.
Pretty foil.
It's kind of like pop punk, but has a lot of the elements of like old. Oh, I always forget the name of this band.
Yeah.
There for tomorrow.
It's got like
Oh,
There for
okay.
Tomorrow
I always
vibes, maybe
forget
even
the
like
name,
some
too.
Anne
Like
Berlin
exactly.
type vibes. So it's I don't know, because pop punk just gets so stale for me.
Right.
Yeah. Dude, I've been
Don't
bumping
say
pretty
that
heavy.
on the podcast.
I've been bumping pretty
Defend
heavy.
pop
Not the new. Fucking Oceana's fucking second record.
Oceana?
Yeah.
Oh man,
The-
the Tide holds such a special place in
the
my
Birth
heart.
Eater
that I
record?
I haven't
can't.
listened to them.
Dude, Ryan
so good, man.
completely
Some of the
destroyed
best
my
lyrics.
reality with that. My whole life I went thinking that Birth Eater was first. Like, was the first album.
Oh, yeah, no,
And then
they
he was
had
like, no,
two
dude, Tides was
vocalists.
first. I was like, no, I think you're mistaken. Like,
Dude, I've definitely gone through things. I've gone my whole life just accepting this as blatant fact, and for whatever reason, it's kind of important to like how I grew up. And then
Right.
someone's like, "That's just blatantly wrong,"
you're like, huh?
and I go look it up, and I'm like,
You're like, what the fuck, dude? Am I a poser? What the fuck? Have I been in love with something I didn't even know? Do I even know what love is?
Did I listen to new Ingested finally?
Oh, you listen to it all the way through now?
That's really funny. you
That's
weren't
right.
here for our earlier bit.
I think I really need to sit down and
hilarious.
like, dive into the
What
lyrics
was it?
for all that.
It's because Ryan was giving him shit because Justin's been asking Ryan to check out that album for like 3 months.
I should. in all fairness.
Yeah.
But Ryan like just did a bit randomly where he was like, "Yo, Justin, did you hear the new Ingested album?" And he was like, "Yeah, it was great. I loved it." He's like, didn't even pick up on it, but it's just really funny because when you said it, I almost was like, "Oh, we're doing a joke." I was like, "Oh, wait, you weren't here for that." So this is organic.
Dude, I also recently just because I'm curious sometimes, I was looking up on Spotify like the TikTok playlist, like top
Oh,
TikTok
why
songs.
would you torture
Dude,
yourself?
I don't know.
What?
Dude,
I get it.
mainstream
never done that, but I get it.
mainstream TikTok songs right now are fucking cancerous, dude. Obviously, like the number one is WAP right now, just because that's such a massive fucking hit. But
Also,
dude,
have you guys heard the clean version of WAP?
That was the first version I heard. I was really
It
confused.
is worse.
Wet and
Oh,
gushy?
yeah.
And gushy.
Yeah.
Wait, is that not the actual? What is the actual lyric?
Wet ass pussy.
Oh wait, I thought that was like a lyric in it.
No,
No,
they
okay.
replace pussy with gushy.
Oh,
gotta censor.
Stop! I hate it. It's worse.
No, yeah, I realized once I said it that I was like, man, that wasn't a fun sentence. But yeah, it's not any better. It's significantly worse, I would say. Yeah, that was the first one I heard, and I was so confused because the song's acronym is it's WAP, and it was called Wet and Gushy, and I was like, why isn't this called WAG? I'm so
Same.
confused.
I think it's called that just as a marketing ploy to like not have parents question what their
Oh,
kids are
100%.
listening to.
Oh, WAP? Oh, that's a good onomatopoeia, son.
I'm not gonna look into this.
WAP, WAP.
Dude, you know how many fucking like third graders are listening to that? Like unironically,
Yeah.
probably
upsetting.
all of them.
Dude, well, my nephew's, because his Alexa is for some reason rigged up to my like Alexa home, and because we're on the same Amazon Prime, and like I'm trying to listen to music, and all of a sudden she's like fucking playing Juice WRLD. I'm like, you're 9. Why are you listening to Juice WRLD?
Your 9-year-old cousin is
Dude, yeah,
sad
Is
as
that like
fuck.
Travis Scott comes up?
Just a 9-year-old.
It's
I
just
still
what's fed
see
to
your
kids right
shadows in my room. He's playing Minecraft. She's like,
sobbing and playing Minecraft. Like, I miss you, Juice.
If you want a real
Fuck,
sense
dude.
of how marketing is working now, my fucking like 7-year-old sister is listening to Travis Scott. She's like, McDonald's man.
she knew him from McDonald's before the fucking songs.
Oh yeah.
Dude, marketing's crazy.
The wrong
Let me tell you
Dude,
fucking
imagine
food.
being here for when marketing laws weren't made yet.
Dude,
Like,
yeah.
that shit must have been gnarly. Because they were like, within a year, like, this is wrong. We've got to do something. This is fucked up. And Transformers came out and made $1 billion in toys, and everyone was like, you're stealing all the money. Slow down.
Slow your
Let me tell you about the most embarrassing thing I did was driving up to a McDonald's and can I have the Travis Scott meal? Like, do you have that? Like, yeah, you want some Travie patties? You want a Sprite with that? I'm like,
patties?
I guess. Like,
Sprite.
What the fuck's a
with?
Travie patty?
Hey, 13-year-old kid, you need a Sprite if you're gonna be eating.
I'm trying to whisper it.
Travie
Can I get the
burger. Make your own fake lean.
sicko burger?
Cactus Jackson.
Captain Jack. Get the Travis Scott burger with extra sicko sauce. Oh man.
What have you been listening to?
Oh, young Mulan repeat, baby. It was a misnomer. I
I thought you were
lied.
about to say Young Gravy.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah,
You don't
who's
know
that?
who Young Gravy is?
Isn't
like
that a
party
euphemism
member.
for sperm?
Wait, is that a common thing?
He's just a
What,
meme.
young gravy?
I heard baby gravy recently for the first
Yeah,
time.
dude, my mom
baby
said shit like that. It's so gross. My mom would go hit on like dudes and be like, "I'm gonna go get some cream of some young guy."
What?
It's like an old person's reference. I don't
Don't
know.
even try to defend that. That's
I'm not. I was just. He said
You're not
what? Like he was.
offended.
Yeah, well, because what a fucking rude assumption to make that I was defending it.
No, I just love when my mom talked about fucking cream and dudes.
Yeah,
you know, I love
I was saying it
going
as
to
a
the
moment of
hospital.
trauma,
She
not
has a
I was
right to
stoked
talk
about it.
cream and dudes.
Yeah, she'd talk about it all the time. It was awful.
Love it.
beautiful.
He said he loves it. So
Should we
get on
just
his
end
page.
there?
Yeah.
Okay, boys, let's settle it right now. What movie are we gonna watch next? My vote, personally, is for The Wailing or Upgrade.
I kind of wanted to see the
Not
Wailing.
familiar with...
I've been
Maybe
trying
I
to
have
watch
heard of
Midsommar
Upgrade.
for like 4 months.
Oh my god, yeah,
Very
we have
true.
been trying to do
Also,
that.
I mean, it's not that late. We could probably watch one.
Oh, get it off the
Wait.
boat.
It's gonna be a little late by the time we get back to the humble abode.
I mean, we could probably get there by 11.
Who
That's
needs
late.
sleep? No one needs sleep.
I do.
We don't sleep.
I do.
Nope.
Why?
No, Zach
Because-
actually doesn't sleep.
Yeah,
I've decided.
he decided for me. And
Yeah, I did.
Permanently
He
late.
showed me the receipt earlier. He turned off. He gave back for a full refund.
My
Zach's
decision receipt.
REM. He sold it.
yeah.
Zach is REMless.
Okay.
That means he sleeps for about 3 hours and then violently wakes up.
Dude, I'm still reading it, but I'm reading
Moby Dick. Start it over.
I started Moby Dick again.
Didn't we give you like an applause in the last podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It was
we
a
did,
fucking
didn't we?
monster of a book. It took me like
Monster of a whale.
almost a year.
Monster of a Tale.
To read
Monster
that
of a
whole
House.
thing.
No, yours was bad.
I appreciate the Monster House reference.
What's that?
Oh yeah, you haven't seen movies.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what that is.
Honestly, for a kids movie, that one fucks.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Fuck anybody that tries to
Deep.
talk shit on that
Love it.
movie. It's a good one. Honestly, I'll say it.
Say it.
John Hader's best role.
Wait, is he in that movie?
That's how good he is. He disappeared right into the role, dude.
Monster
You didn't even
House
fucking know,
would
Zach.
Fucking bitch slap.
He's like
Paranorman.
the fat pizza guy that like helps them. He's like the older
Yeah.
dude that's
I
like.
didn't know he did
Yes.
voice acting.
I think it's just that one. Oh no, he was in two. He was in a fucking like, not Happy Feet. The other Surfs Up.
Happy feet.
Oh,
I
really?
think
Happy
he's in
Feet too.
Surfs,
Surfs
Up.
Up.
Oh, no,
That
he
exists.
is in
Yeah, it
that.
does.
Both those movies
Yeah.
involve
He's
That was
for sure-
that was
he's
Happy
like the-
Feet
he's the
I'm a chick.
Summertime.
Is he,
Valid.
Oh, no, he's
is the chicken? Is he the
I
chicken?
think so.
I feel like he's the
Dumb
chicken in Surfs Up. Yeah, he's definitely a dumb guy. He always plays a dumb
Happy
guy.
Feet Summertime.
Stop. The DS release.
Dude, what was a hard game you guys played on?
I've never
Game
played a
Boy.
game before.
Mine, dude, I fucking suck.
Fucking
I could never
Pokemon
beat
Yellow.
Donkey Kong on Game Boy.
Dude, I don't remember games being like.
Dude, I
hard
don't
back
even
then.
know if I had more than one game for Game Boy. I got into it super late. I had a Zune in 12th grade. Like, I was pretty
Zune
behind on
boy.
shit. I was like, yeah, I didn't have like iPods or anything. I got
Did they
a
even make
Zune.
Never forget the
Zunes?
Zune.
No, it was an old one. I, had to,
Dude, if
I
you had a
traded it.
Zune, you were like a-
I got it
you were
from
a
somebody in a
hacker.
trade.
Like,
I
straight
actually
up.
saw someone recently talk about how like Zune to this day had the highest quality music for some reason. Like you can't listen to higher quality music on any portable device. Why the fuck aren't they making Zunes? I'm like, who's talking about this?
Yeah,
Who is actively going out of their way to like make
Dude.
this point?
There's deep 9gag forums of
I had
dudes in
so
green
many
text just
MP3
like, dude, the
players
Zune
before I had
quality.
an iPod. Like,
Zunes?
I had like
That's
one of
it.
those.
I mean,
weird-
Zune was there for me when my parents weren't, so I mean, I'll say that.
for me when my parents were.
I had like the iPod Shuffle, like the weird. It was literally just a
you
flash
poor
drive
soul, you poor
with like up, down, left, right,
Oh,
and
yeah.
start, stop. So it was always on shuffle, and I
What a
just had to
curse.
go through and like.
What a thing to make somebody deal with.
I mean, it was just
It's
like
cheaper. Deal with it.
I think I got it for like $25 at a pawn shop, and I'm like, yes,
I did it.
I have
Oh
it.
man, yeah, I remember My friend had one of those fucking like the 180 gigabyte like the big boy iPods. Like, yo, you want to borrow this? Like, I got a brick with 1 million songs on it, and just what a thing that just is lost to time now. That's not a thing. Like, just stream it. You never have to do that now. It's like, dude, I can only find out about music from my friend letting me borrow his iPod.
Dude,
That's wild.
that or like actually having CDs and like lending CDs.
Dude, yeah,
Never
I love
forget.
that.
I still have
love going on LimeWire.
like
downloading.
300
Yeah, you guys went
CDs.
hard collecting CDs.
Dude,
for a little bit.
I would have like over 500 if my first set of like 200 plus didn't get fucking stolen.
Dude, I haven't bought
what
a CD in
happened?
so
There's this old apartment I lived at. There's actually a lot of funny stories of that apartment when I think about it. But this one specifically, it was a gated apartment too, but my truck got broken into and somebody stole, it was this huge booklet of CDs. They stole all my CDs. They probably thought it was like a laptop or something. And then they stole one other thing, and it was a collapsible baton that I had. That, like, one of those police batons that like fucking like extends. It has like a gnarly
break
tip.
more windows, get more cars.
I was like, man, what a fucked up thing to steal. Like, I'm gonna go commit a crime with this weapon I just stole from you. And then, yeah, the CDs, like, they weren't even in cases. What are you gonna do?
Dude.
Like, you're not gonna sell those. Who's gonna
Same
buy
thing
that?
happened to me, and like I was actually starting to collect because right around the time that you guys were going really hard, it's like, this seems like something that I would also enjoy. And then someone stole like 15 of my CDs because I always kept them in my car because that's just where I listened to them. I was like, they stole that and like a hoodie. I'm like, you got fucking nothing. You're not gonna be able to sell these CDs for shit. And some of them, like, I had like the friends with like Owls and Glaciers and shit. Like, I had some 6
that
CDs. So I'm like,
sucks.
I'm done. I'm out.
What was a weird thing you guys
took a
collected
big
as
break.
kids? Because I think
Four-leaf
everyone
clovers.
collected Monster cans at some point.
I guess that wasn't even weird to me in my head. That was a big chunk of my
I
life.
don't think I collected anything. I used to collect rocks.
That's hype.
Fun
Like
rocks.
fancy
That's
rocks
hype.
or just any rock?
Like
you find?
agates and
No,
stuff.
like the super, like the one that you have. Or no, that you have.
A little agate.
Yeah, the little like the
Like
shiny
Geodudes?
ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember how common Geodudes used to be? Those just like aren't anywhere.
I remember being
Those,
a kid
like,
thinking I
those
always
rocks
found,
in your
like,
backyard that you
arrowheads
break open. They have like the
everywhere.
amethyst in them.
Those just Geodes?
I thought.
What did I say?
Geodude's the Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
real though, I
think
would
I must
love
have just been
to-
calling them Geodudes my whole life. Maybe just had another one of those moments. Like,
Dude, I
obviously,
love
obviously
that.
I know the Pokemon, but I was like, yeah,
So I
this
was
is
like, is that a
one
real
of those
thing?
things.
I was like,
What
hold on.
just a geode? Is that what it is?
Geode is the
Oh,
name of
that's-
the rock.
Lol.
On the real, I don't collect, I don't
Dude,
collect
that's
a
so
lot of
funny.
things. I do kind of have a thing for like weird but cool looking gems or rocks. Like I kind
No,
of
they're
like
called
that.
geodudes.
Dude,
I
we
like
need
to
to
have
pull in
those
for a
around for
fucking
some
rock
reason.
tumbler. I'm here for it.
Rock tumbler, dude. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Sure.
Profit, dude.
Why not?
Step 1, rock tumbler. Step 2.
Dude, I want to get
Step
some.
3, profit.
I want to get some
for the lights and
obsidian.
you polish
I feel like that'd be
rocks.
cool to have.
You could shine your soul into this
Another
tablet.
comment break. Who wants rocks?
Answer below. Poll open right now.
Yeah, what's your favorite gemstone, everyone?
Sure.
Comment below.
Yeah, this is where our
Rhinestone,
content's
obviously.
going.
Yeah, it's rhinestone.
Whatever.
I'm a big fan of Herkimer diamonds.
Herkimer?
Yeah.
That sounds made up.
It's- It should be.
Dude, I think.
It's what Dan Aykroyd's vodka is
Dude,
siphoned
I like.
through.
Yeah.
They're not real diamonds.
Dude, fossils are kind of cool.
Which is hilarious, because why the fuck?
Would you advertise it? You don't use real diamonds?
Well, no, but because that's the thing. It's like they're tricking people because they're like, we siphon these through Herkimer diamonds, and so normal people are just like, holy shit, these are siphons through diamonds. And you Google it, and it's the first thing it says, these are not real diamonds. It's like a knockoff gem. It's like, hey, we filtered our vodka 4 times through fake diamonds, so
We got real fake diamonds
good.
here.
Dan Aykroyd's
even
real
if-
fake diamonds.
Even if it was real diamond, like who fucking
Yeah, who cares? Yeah, would you strain it through? I don't care what you strained it through. Like, it's just
Tastes
vodka.
like diamonds.
Is that?
Daddy's rich.
Whoa!
guess.
I taste both Herc and a Myrrh.
It's like that's a weird thing for sure. Like to be a collector of like
Herkimer.
It's like the fucking.
I don't know like gold and silver
Yeah.
collecting. It's like someday you're just
Oh, yeah.
gonna be
Talk to your
dead.
dad.
Oh, dude, I was
Well, it's a
super
dad
into the.
thing
I was
for
so committed to the fucking quarter for every state thing.
Oh,
I forgot about that. Like that was like one thing. Like
was
I've
something
never
my
communicated with my
grandparents pushed on
parents,
me.
but that was
Yeah.
something we'd always be like, "Did you get the new fucking
Look at
get
this
the new
quarter.
fucking Wisconsin quarter?
You got
year,
the
new
Buffalo
quarter.
quarter.
You got the fucking,
Get fucking
the fucking
stoked.
Texas quarter."
Yeah, I was about to say that on the gold topic, that reminds me of there's this Food Network show where it's like, yeah, we got this $1,000 burger. Yeah.
Oh, it's $1,000
Always the edible gold.
Yeah,
So you just
there's
throw
an
gold
edible
to it,
edible
and
gold.
eat it.
Well, yeah, because you get to a certain point where you're just like, I can't make this more expensive. Okay, I'll put gold on it.
Wasn't that like I think that was a Shane Dawson video where they like go to eat.
was Mr.
pizza.
Beast.
That was Mr. Beast.
He did one recently where it was like
I think
expensive. It was like like layers of gold food.
I think that
increasing.
I think that was just like content all around for YouTubers that lived in LA that were rich already.
I don't know
Just
if
go try the expensive
Shane
food
never
with
did
gold
the
on
like
it.
the like rich boy style videos though. That was always his like
I'm pretty
gimmick.
sure I saw a video where him and his husband went and tried that gold flake pizza.
I mean, you might have tried it.
Yeah, I mean that's also a little different than what you said.
BuzzFeed is hot garbage, but for a while they did do kind of a cool series that was like, we
Worth it?
try like what?
Worth it?
Is that what it was?
I tried 3 different
So
varieties of things.
It would be
these
like
different
hot
price
dogs
points.
or pasta, and it's like
Yeah.
they go to like and they like do like a deep dive on like a local restaurant, like give them like a little bit of a spotlight. Like this hot dog was $5. This hot dog was $20. This hot dog is literally just covered in fucking Bill Gates' shit and gold.
Yummy.
It cost me $350 for a hot dog.
They almost never picked the like most eloquent one because I was just like, it's just not worth
I
it.
saw a sushi one. It was like they literally got $3 rolls, and then they go to like an omakase place, where it's like, yeah, this is literally like $1,000. Like, why should we fuck with the $3 rolls?
Oh, sorry, man. Like, well, because that's like, I think that's a cool thing too is that they have the show being like what's worth it at its price. Of like, yeah, sure, it's a cool experience, but it's not really worth it to come here and spend $1,000 to fucking eat some fish.
Yeah.
The one thing they did do that on, they did one for tattoos actually.
No, really.
So they went to
I didn't
like
see that one.
a cheap tattoo artist, but also like
that's 1-star review.
to be
I think that's a
fair-
Vice thing, isn't it?
I don't know, maybe is it Vice?
I think that's Vice. Yeah.
I don't know, but anyways,
It's-
like
it's similar.
It's
It's
like the
definitely
right.
first, like they also scaled. So, like the first one was like a small star, and the second one he got like a rocket ship, and the last dude did this like fucking crazy like galaxy swirl over the dude's arm. But it was actually the last guy was kind of sick because it was like 6 months out before you could even get in, and before you went in, you'd have to have a consult, and you'd talk to you about what you wanted. And he would be like 30 minutes, and he'd like make you tea and shit, and you'd just talk
Whoa.
about it. And he wanted to get to know you, so he could
Yeah.
like make this piece of art like represent
That's hype.
his like passion for art and your passion for whatever this is.
Yeah.
That's one of those
When
things
most
that,
tattoo artists don't give a fuck what you have
Right.
to say. They're like, what do you want? Like I've never like it's a TV thing. I've never been tattooed and they're like, so what does this mean?
right.
No one says
Yeah.
that. The tattoo artist doesn't
Yeah.
give a shit.
I
They're
think
like,
you're-
cool, I'm gonna draw up a
Dude, my-
wolf. You want a wolf?
Dude,
My,
Cool,
tat-
you got
my,
one.
my tattoo artist put my music notes on backwards. I feel you.
Dude, I always forget.
Me too.
That makes me sad to hear. I fucking hold me down with my dude.
Speaking of which, he's back in town. He's a bulldog, right?
Yeah.
So
A bulldog tattooed you?
Yeah.
my buddy's
His-
girlfriend works there.
Lady?
Yeah, he's back in town like next week if you want to get something done.
Yeah, I think you're referring to 1-star Yelp review.
That's not at all what that is.
It's not what it is.
No, all of them are good
yeah, it
shops.
sounds like the worth it like setup, just maybe with a different group of people or something even.
I think it is the same people, but I can't
It might have been. I mean, shit. I don't know why it wouldn't be.
I just watched a 1-star
jump.
Yelp review coverage video, and they fucking went to a 1-star fucking strip club. It's so fucking insane. Like the owner of the strip club was like a fucking insane Trump supporter. Like everything in his office was Trump this, Trump that. And dude, the fucking guy was so just like, I fucking hate liberals. Welcome to my strip club.
The first thing you said.
Yeah.
What do you think the day to day is on somebody that is willing to leave like a 1-star review at a strip club?
That's a great question. I like that.
Dude, how many people go out of their way to review a strip
I
club?
will if there's a restaurant that I click on the pictures in the GPS and it makes me open the option to download the Yelp app, I just won't eat there. I'm not downloading the Yelp app.
Dude, I have Yelp.
Fuck Yelp, dude.
That's
Do you review people? Because I've never once gone
Yeah,
on like
I've never-
rated
No,
reviews.
no, it's just you just need it because like, you can't fucking look at anything unless you have
kinda
Yelp.
see, like, what
it's just
the restaurant
connected to
looks
everything.
like, or-
I don't even have an account. I just use
Yeah.
it for like, oh, I'm here. Let's see.
Right, just convenience sake.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But I'm
But-
so sick of making accounts for
Yeah,
shit.
when we go to strip clubs though,
Yeah.
I leave 1-star reviews.
Yeah, I use the app Help when I go to the strip clubs.
All right, boys.
No.
We can't end it on that note.
Oh, stripper talk, dude.
$1.
$1 stripper.
$1 strip club. 1-star review strip.
All you can eat strippers. $1.
Thoughts?
Yeah, it's just I wasn't just saying shit. This is my fucking Shark Tank.
Dude,
$1 all you can eat strippers. Thoughts?
so the same tour with the
never
overtly
been
sexual
What?
Yeah, what?
the overtly sexual bikini barista
Okay.
getting struck by lightning
Yeah.
was also
Are you dropping your phone
where
in the toilet?
half of
That was
y'all
funny.
went to the strip club. There was like
remember
There's a
this.
strip
A
club
strip
across
club.
the street from the venue. Yeah.
In
yeah, and I
Wyoming.
think Justin went over there with a lot of the other dudes. I don't know if
Yeah.
I definitely that was
Anyone else
that
went
was
there?
the one night I spent like the whole day in the van. I remember being right next to that.
I
venue.
rember
I also
you
know
guys,
there was no food anywhere, and
Right.
the strip club had like a bar and grill, and I'm like, I don't trust this. So we drove, and it ended up being like a good distance away, and the only fucking restaurant we found was Sonic, and I got like corn dogs to maybe get sick.
Oh
Dude,
man,
yeah,
dude, you
I
have the
got
worst
so
luck with
fucking
that.
shit
Dude, your
faced at
guys'
that strip
fucking
club.
ketchup noodle adventure.
Oh,
Oh,
Arizona.
fuck that, dude. That's still
I-
hands down the worst food I've ever
I
had.
agree.
I drove like I don't even know how long. I drove so long and like from really really late to just it's 7 a.m. now. And I pulled into like a Marshalls or something and just fell asleep and everyone just went inside and I don't know what the rest of the day was other than you guys got bad noodles.
Yeah, it was the mall food where it's like the only place open. I looked it up. It had like a
Mall,
0.3 out of 5 stars.
Like I didn't even know that was I didn't even know you could get less than one.
You guys got sick.
0.3.
You guys were
It was like
That's not even one like vote.
it was expensive as fuck, and we literally got sick.
Yeah, you both were very
instantly.
sick.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
hours.
that's pretty funny. You guys got sick
Hours.
quick.
I went to the Taco
Zach's
Bell.
been
I
sick
was
like
not re- I
twice
was not
since I've
chancing
known it.
And that was one of the times. And it literally was just like yakisobe with fucking ketchup on it. Like old
How do you
yakisoba.
fuck that up?
With fucking.
Yakisobe? Did you
I think I said I know. I mixed like sobe the drink. I think I said yakisobe. Yakisoba. Wait, how do you say it?
Yakisoba.
Yakisoba. I
used
literally
to-
never ordered
I
it.
used to drink the Sobies all the time.
The yakisobes. Oh, the sobe's yaki.
Dude, I was so unhealthy as a kid that I didn't drink Sobeys because it was like strawberry care. I'm like, carrot, no!
Even though it's like a million grams of
Only
sugar.
soda. Only fucking ramen.
That's funny. Yo, dude, put the daiquiri in the ramen.
Yeah.
Daiquiri broth? Fuck, dude. Really good idea.
Delicacies. All right, boys.
You wanna get out of
let's
here?
end this. Let's end this fucking podcast. It's been a night. It's pretty cold out here. It's the middle of
Is
the
it?
night.
I'm pretty warm.
Yeah, my jacket's pretty
I
Seems like you're the only cold one
seems like
here.
you're the only one,
I don't
brother.
even want to do this.
seems like you're surrounded by a couple of wolves, honey.
Are you projecting something, Justin? Anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, go ahead. Do you think I care that you have
If you have something to say, why don't you just go ahead and leave it in the comments?
I don't.
So leave your answers in the comments below.
wanna
And
know how I
I'll
got
read
these
your
scars?
answers
Huh?
in the next episode
Huh?
of Yeah. Somebody being held up with a knife and he's just singing, like looking away from the guy. Hey oh, hey oh. It's like, give me your fucking mic.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for
I
listening
think
to
cold
the podcast. Be sure to subscribe. Let us know what
don't
artists
do
we
that.
should check out in the future.
We didn't check out any today.
I know.
It's
we're just hanging. It's just
DickeyTime.
the boys. We just be chilling.
It's just
out
a boy
here in
cast
park.
today.
Time's
Just in a
over.
park.
That's
Oh,
it.
poor.
No,
That's
it's always time for Dickie, but DickeyTime is over.
We just do
They're all gonna leave.
That's
I don't
true.
have a ride home.
I don't either. They're literally going to
I want
End
to
it.
sleep in the
end
lake.
it. End the video.
I don't want to sleep in the lake. Send help.
Send.
Send help.
End simulation.